Good evening. Hey, welcome to another episode of A Life After Lockup Review. It's your boy Eddie True, and I'm ready to jump right into it, y'all, because we got a lot to uncover. My alarm is talking. I was like, what? Okay, so before I even start, thank you guys for liking the videos, commenting on the videos, and subscribing to the channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Eddie True, and I do reviews on Life After Lockup and other shows as well. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will get the alert when I drop a video, just like the one you're about to see right now. So I'm gonna just jump right into the video because I don't want it to be too long. Because y'all know I say that every time I get in front of this camera. I say I don't want it to be too long, and it's always long. So let's just jump right in to John and Christiana because that's who they started with. And Christiana is out, honey, and she's going to the house to meet John's kids for the very first time. 3 of the 8. I didn't know John had 8 kids. I thought he only had 5. But I guess he had 8, honey, and he had a boy, 2 girls there. And it was pretty funny. The oldest girl, she was 18 years old. She gave me life. She gave me a life. You know who she gave me? She gave me Nyla from, y'all know, from Lamar and Andrea. You know how Nyla's real mature, tells you what's on her mind. She's real honest. That's how his daughter was. His daughter straight up said, I give this relationship 12 hot months, period. I was like, oh my. Tell us how you really feel. Tell us how you really feel. And then she came out and said that she didn't know nothing about Christiana until basically now. And she just found out about her and found out they were married as well. And she was like, I don't know what my dad's thinking. I said, child, we don't know what he's thinking either. I've been trying to figure that out since the beginning. But they have a family dinner. Christiana's actually very emotional. Christiana, I really hope that you get together this time. I hope you're on the straight and narrow because, you know, Christiana, I've been rooting for you from the beginning, okay? I wanted you to be the next Brittany and Marcelino. That's what I wanted y'all to be. I don't know if it's really happened that way, but that's really what I wanted you guys to be. So please make me proud. Make me proud, please. So towards the end of the episode, you know, with them, they were downstairs. I guess, do they sleep in the basement? I was trying to figure that out. I was like, why are you guys in the basement? But I digress. They was down there love making babies and whatnot. They said that was the first night they got to wake up with each other. But I was like, nah, I think you guys did that before. But anywho, I digress. You know, so her and her, Christiana and her mother take a little walk, okay, a little stroll. They come back. Well, they don't come back. They went to a restaurant, actually, sat down, and Christiana's mom was with the shit. She was with the mess, honey. I was like, ooh, Christiana, your mom is messy. She's messy. I need her on my show. She said, I don't know about John. Something strange about him. I don't trust him. I said, look, you and Terry, y'all been low key dry snitching about how he gets his money. But the interesting thing is, y'all all under his roof. So I'm not saying he's doing something illegal. Y'all don't even know that. Y'all just speculating because he got this, he got a boat, he got 4 cars. Which John, I don't know why you need 4 cars, but see, here's the thing: John be buying these old junkers. They don't even be worth nothing. So I mean, it's not hard to buy 4 cars when they cost $500 each. You know what I mean? So how much money are we really talking about? And then the boat, I didn't see the boat, so I don't know if it was new, if it was old. I don't know. I don't know how he's even pulling the boat because he be having like these little 2-door sports cars. But anywho, I was thinking, I was like, look, mama, I like you, but if you're gonna be living under this man's roof, I'm gonna need you to not question how he's getting the money to pay for said roof. Okay, that's over all y'all's heads. So y'all need to just be humble until it gets rated. I cannot. And so she drops a dime on Tara as well. She said, look, there's something going on. You know, I've been peeping through the heating vents. I said, no, you is not ear hustling through the vents, honey. Now that's a whole new way of being nosy. I ain't even reached that level of nosiness yet, but don't tempt me. I was like, I need a friend like that. She said I was hearing little through the vents, but then Christiana was like, are they having sex? And she was like, child, I don't know. You look, you ain't heard it from me. Dry snitching at its best. She was dry snitching. I said, I can't. I can't. But moving right along because that was hilarious. That was actually really funny. But I'm going down to Lacey, Sean, and Jane. Shane. They really haven't been given much lately. Maybe because Lacey's pregnant, she can't really be with the shits like she wants to. But all they really gave us was John writing his 4-page letter to Lacey. It wasn't really 4 pages. I'm just saying. He wrote her little letter. It went a little something like, I know you don't want to hear from me. That's debatable. She probably does. But, this is the last time you're going to hear from me. I hope our paths never cross. I said, well, John, damn. You got to do all that, John. So he wrote this letter to her. He drives it over to her house, but we really don't see him like deliver the letter. Like I thought they're gonna show him put it like on a little screen door, just slip it in the screen door. They didn't show nothing, so I don't even know if he really even dropped it off because all they showed was him walking down the street in the middle of the street. It was real dramatic, right? Real like intro like, but we didn't even see him drop it off. So I don't even know if Lacey ever got the letter. If Shane got the letter, did Shane intercept the letter? I don't know what's going to happen on the next episode. So hopefully they kind of continue on with that because I kind of want to see what happens with that letter. Um, so Shane meets up with his friend at the bar, but they don't actually go into the bar. And they set this whole thing up like his friend pulls up. He said, "Oh, I got something for you. Pull around the back." And I was just like, "Pull around the back? What are we gonna do?" So he pulls out a freaking ice cream bar, basically. I was just like, "Y'all set this whole thing up for y'all to get ice cream?" I told y'all wasn't gonna see the last of John. I told y'all that in the last episode. I said this ain't the last we're gonna see of John. John gonna keep slowly making his way back into the fold. I think somehow. Because he already said he can't get over Lacey. So, John, I do not know. Then he was saying, he feels like Shane took his spot. No, Shane didn't take your spot. Okay, you never had a spot. Lacey was controlling all the spots. Okay, Lacey had you in this spot. She had Shane in this spot. Then she picked up Shane. She put Shane down for you. You got locked up, so she went back to Shane. This is what Lacey does. Okay, this is what Lacey does. So if God forbid Shane gets locked up, John, you'll have another chance. You will have another chance. Trust me when I tell you this. So don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So I'm just gonna move right on down to Sarah and Michael because Sarah and Michael, y'all really made me annoyed this episode. Y'all make me annoyed every episode, to be honest with you. I'm just over y'all whole storyline. It's just too much. Y'all really are too much. Mm-mm-mm. I keep my mouth wet because I'm talking a lot. So, Sarah confirms that Michael has been staying there for a few weeks now. Ciao. I cannot with I can't with these two. I can't. Anyway, he's packing up to go see his mom, right? So she comes in and she's like, "What's the tea?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm going to see my mom." And she was like, "Oh, so you just woke up this morning? You just decided you was gonna leave and go see your mom?" He ain't got no job, so why can't he do that? Well, he don't got no job that I know of. So I mean, what's the problem? So she's saying, "Well, I'm hoping this, is for that and not for a different reason." Sarah, y'all not together, remember? Ain't that what y'all said? And he said y'all had an open marriage. So if it was for another reason, I don't see why it would even matter. Why would it matter? I'm just saying, y'all said y'all wasn't together, y'all just co-parenting. So if he was gonna go see Maria, or what's the other girl's name that I liked? What was her name? Maria, the one from Texas. What was her name? Oh my gosh, Megan. What if he's gonna go? I would love for Michael and Megan to get back together. Oh my gosh, they made such a cute couple. Go see Megan. Anywho, so she was like, "What if it's for a different reason?" Sarah, it don't even matter. Y'all not together. Remember, you already said that. Aviana is so cute. She was so sad. She did not want him to go. Aviana is the cutest thing I've ever seen. But anyway, so Sarah's friend comes over, and before her friend even came over, Sarah called Michael, and he sent her straight to not straight to voicemail, but he let the phone ring and let her go to voicemail. She said she ain't heard from him since he left. What did you think was going to happen? You already said he had a track record. You should know the track record. Moving on. Her friend comes over and she confirms that yes, they have slept together. I think y'all sleep together every night. That's what I really think. Sarah, I don't know why you continue to play these games with us. I think Sarah just don't want us to see her as the fool that she is. That's what it is. And Sarah, you are a fool, Sarah, because this man be playing you every chance he get and you fall for it every single time. Then they had the nerve. I don't know why her friend's messy, but I love her friend. I love Emmy, but she's messy because she wanted her to call Malcolm because Emmy be rooting for anybody except for Michael. So they called Malcolm. Is his name Malcolm? Yeah, it's Malcolm, right? They called Malcolm, and Sarah says, "Oh, we should meet up because I feel like I owe you a little bit of an explanation." He said, "Yeah, you do got some explaining to do." I don't think Malcolm. I don't really think Malcolm even cares that much. I just think Sarah just wants more of a storyline. But Sarah, you're really not bothered about Malcolm. You're really, really not. So Emmy she had to put you up to it. So you didn't even care. You really didn't even care. You hurt this. You stomped on this man's feelings. You didn't even care. And now you're going to play him again by bringing him back onto the show to explain what happened. We know what happened. Michael blew into town as he always does. You drop everything as you always do. And then you fall for him as you always do. Same thing happens. It's going to happen time and time again. We figured this out about you. You are a one trick pony. We already know what's going to happen. We're not even surprised. So, moving right along to Amber and Puppy. Let me tell y'all something. Amber is not with it. Amber is on her grind. Amber got a job. She got her nice Volkswagen. Amber is really doing it. Yeah, she's basically kicking everybody to the curb that don't mean her no good. She's kicking everybody to the curb that has the potential to take her back to prison. Every time somebody does something crazy or she thinks they're gonna do something crazy, she's like, "Look, I'm not letting y'all take me back to jail." Period. So you know, Sammy's getting out apparently, and Amber, this is the problem that I have with you, Amber. You play with people's feelings. You play with people's feelings too much. You play too much, Amber. I like you. You're on your grind. You're on your hustle. You got a job, but you play too much because you were talking to Sammy, saying how you guys were talking again. Everything's going great, but then when he tells you that he's getting out real soon, apparently sooner than you thought. All of a sudden, now you like, oh, I gotta pull back. I gotta make sure I'm taking the right steps. I gotta make sure I'm moving right. Okay, but the last episode, you was all smiling on the phone like in the confessional, but now you gotta make sure you're moving right. Girl, bye. So he getting out, and I think he getting out sooner than you thought, and it kind of hit you like, oh shoot, I gotta really back up everything I've been saying. And he was like, oh, so you gonna pick me up, right? And she was like, and he was like, well, what's the problem? And she was like, no, I'm just trying to take it slow, blah blah. Amber, good day, Amber. Good day. You playing with Puppy. I told you to tell her the truth. You haven't done it yet. You playing with Sammy. I think when you playing with Sammy, I think you're playing a dangerous game. So I don't know why you're so confused. He even asked, he said, are you confused? He was confused. I was like, girl, we all confused at this point, Amber, because we don't know who you want. We don't know who you want. Mm-mm-mm. So her mom is still there. Puppy finally shows up to the hotel, apparently late. They get into the car, they start arguing. Before she gets into the car, Puppy walks off. Amber's like, bitch, get in the car. Stop playing. I laughed. I said, Amber's too funny. Their relationship is so funny. But they start arguing in the car. And it was just like one of them couples bicker. I'm just like, y'all not even a couple. You're arguing like a married couple. I'm gonna need y'all to either pay or get off the ladder. That's an old school term. That means either get with it or not, okay? Yes or no. Go or stop. Whatever it is, y'all gonna be together or you're not gonna be together. I don't think they need to be together because I think that Amber's on a different path than Puppy is. Puppy's not really that serious about life right now. I think she's fresh out, so she wants to enjoy herself. Amber has been out for some time now. Amber has a job, she has a car. I think she's still staying with Puppy's mom, but she does have a couple things going for herself. So I think Amber and Puppy are on two different wavelengths, in my opinion. So I don't really think that Puppy is just unbothered about anything. She doesn't seem to be taking anything seriously, except this idea she has of getting married in Vegas. I said married in Vegas, child. What is what people get married just like they think it's gonna solve their problems? I don't understand what that is. I've never understood that. So that's her grand idea, and Amber's just like, maybe I should tell her about Sammy. Maybe you should. I said that already. You should. Your mom said it as well. You should. I don't. I think that Amber thinks if she comes clean about Sammy, it's gonna make things awkward, and she's not gonna feel comfortable staying at Puppy's mother's house. That's what I think. That's the only reason I can think of why you wouldn't come clean because you seem to kind of get annoyed whenever she brings up anything about the relationship or the lack thereof. For the life of me, I don't get why you just don't come clean then if it bothers you so much when she talks about it, especially getting married in Vegas. If she's talking about getting married in Vegas, Amber, you are leading this girl on. You guys are on two whole different paths, and it's not even funny at this point. Girl, be honest, Amber. Please be honest. I like you, Amber. Hey, but please be honest. Quaylen and Chevelle. Speaking of hot messes, mm-mm-mm. Honey, the wedding plans are in the works. I hear wedding bells. I hear wedding bells, sweetheart. The wedding plans are in the works, but apparently, unbeknownst to me and Quaylen, she wants the wedding to happen in exactly 30 days. Child. I say not 30 days, Chevelle. You trying to lock this man down quick, ain't you? She wants to have it done in 30 days. So, of course, they got, she wants him to tell his mother, even though she hasn't told her own. So they call his mom on the phone down there in Houston. Child. To say she wasn't with it and didn't support it is an understatement. She said, y'all not ready? She said, I didn't even know you and Chevelle was even together. I said, no, ma'am. He said, I thought y'all broke up. I said, they did. She was over it. She was talking a whole bunch of rah-rah. Her and Chevelle was just like going back and forth. And I was just like, no, ma'am. Never will I go back and forth with somebody's mama. Like, that's just not even... I think that's kind of like tacky a little bit. Because, I'm black. So, in case y'all didn't know. And black mamas, when it comes to their son, they gon' ride. Okay? They gonna get rah-rah. They gonna talk they stuff. They gonna tell you exactly how they feel, period. So, if Chevelle, you black, so you know how it go. So, you already knew she was gonna come for you a little bit. But I think you should have had a little bit more respect. You should have do it out a little bit of, yes, ma'am. We gonna get together, ma'am. We back together. We gonna work on it. We good. You should have kept it cool. But I think Chevelle... I mean, obviously, Chevelle, she don't like you. We know that. We know you don't like her. But I think that could be handled a little bit better. I know she was coming at you a little bit, Chevelle, but out of respect, I think you know how the black mamas be about their son. About their son, I think you already knew that, so I think you could have handled it better, Chevelle. You one of us, Chevelle. You could have handled it better. Cause your mama didn't handle it no better. Your mama was just as much in an uproar as his mom was. Your mom was in your face talking on her rah-rah. She was just like, no ma'am. She said, I don't support it. You don't have my blessing, period. She said, when this engagement happened? Oh, in Branson. I thought you went to Branson by yourself. The mama was clocking all her lies. It really wasn't a lie. She did go by herself, kinda. She went to her cousin, but she didn't go with Quaylen. It was true. He did show up there, but her mom was. Oh, she said that is crazy. Y'all are not ready. Y'all are rushing it. And here's the thing with Chevelle. You can't tell Chevelle nothing. Chevelle is that girl. You can't tell Chevelle nothing. Chevelle gonna do what Chevelle wants to do, and that's exactly what she's doing. And I think it's gonna blow up in her face. I really do. Chevelle, I don't even know why I'm even talking about you because nobody can tell you nothing. I'm not going to give you no advice, Chevelle. I can give you no advice, Chevelle, because nobody can tell you nothing, period. So I'm just going to move right along because, Chevelle, here's the thing. Matter of fact, I am. Here's the thing, Chevelle. I had to wet my tonsils first. Here's the thing, Chevelle. We can already see in the next episode. Y'all can get into it again. Chevelle, it's one thing for your cousin to not be happy for you and to not support it. Okay, we get it because he used to be kind of in the same boat as Quaylen, so he knows the game. It's another thing for his mom to be 100% against it and very vocal about it, your mom to be even more against it and even more vocal about it. And y'all still don't see the problem. Y'all don't even take a step back to even ask each other, why do they feel this way? Because y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. I like Quaylen a little bit more now. I think Quaylen, his heart is in the right place. I think that Quaylen really does want this family to work. I just think Quaylen falls easily to temptation and distractions. I have no doubt that Quaylen does love Chevelle. I really do think that, period. However, I do think that Quaylen, like I said, he just falls easily for these other girls, for their attention. When he gets attention, he just falls for it every time. And I just feel like I just want him to be stronger because that's really all that needs to happen. But I think that Chevelle, you need to wait till that happens because right now it's just not the time. He needs to grow up. He needs to grow up a little bit more for you, Chevelle, and that's just on period. That's just on period. That's not even reading. That's not roasting. That's not dragging. That's just on period. He needs to grow up more. And I'm not saying you can't even wait or you can't be a part of the process, but y'all don't need to be married right now, though. Period. Oh my gosh, Chevelle, I hope you take my advice. My good sis, I hope you take my advice. You not, but you ain't gonna, if you didn't take it from your mama, you didn't take it from your cousin, you didn't take it from his mama, y'all, you ain't gonna take it from me, period. So anyway, that's Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup. I don't know what they're calling it now. We're still in season 3, probably episode 55. I don't know. But that's Life After Lockup. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my video and comment. Please comment. Let me know what y'all think about Chevelle. Do y'all think Chevelle's out of her mind? Am I out of my mind? Because I don't see it for them together right now. I really don't see it. But anyway, thank y'all for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I will talk to y'all later. Deuces.